Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading, Capricorn. We already have somebody with no clothes on in here, Capricorn. All right. Yeah, this is a family show, right? On only after 8 p.m. Hope you guys are well. And before we begin, Capricorn, if you would like your own psychic reading, you can get one with the calendar link below. Yeah, and those are really a lot of fun. I always recommend getting the psychic reading with the tarot reading, the combination. They both offer different insight, and we do them on the phone. And of course, we do the psychic reading first, right? Otherwise, it could be kind of cheating doing the cards first. I feel like, but we do the psychic reading first, and then, we discuss that, and then we go into the tarot cards. So some of it confirms what's in the psychic reading, but much of it is different insight. Yeah. And so let's get started, Capricorn. All right. And we have surrendering to the journey. And there is surrendering here because, as I said, the guy's not dressed, right? He said, to heck with, I'm surrendering to myself. To heck with society. Let me just take my pants off, right? That's what he said. And, this is release control. We have simple ripples here. And simple ripples are always, or ripples, the rippling effect, it's always spoken about in different modalities of divination, right? The mystics always talk about the ripples. And the simple ripples are basically when you start to live life fully and not according to some type of conditioning, right? Or even a scheme. We know you guys are not schemers. That's for that's for somebody else, right? But the conditioning part is when we become conditioned by what we see our parents doing, by what society is telling you. They're always trying to tell you to like go along with the herd, aren't they? Yeah, you just flip something on and there it is, right? And so this talks about living life as a mystery, right? And not living it even as a philosophy, right? We all have our own opinions about things, of course, right? I have my own. But to live open, right? And so once you live open, you live fully, right? And every individual, must think he is the first man on earth, that he is Adam or Eve. In this way, you can open up to infinite possibilities. In this case, you will be vulnerable and receptive, right? You have to have courage to do that. The more vulnerable you are and the more receptive, the more possibilities you will have that life will happen to you. Because when we live not according or not in that way, then, you know, this is not fully living, right? Yeah. Simple ripples. We are simple ripples on the lake. Yeah, and but this is when we kind of go along with everybody else, right? But yeah, this is about you must not live life related to what others have told you about life. You must begin from the beginning, from zero. Yeah. So let's see what we have. Somebody here is doing that. We have innocence, release control, and the simple ripples. And the innocence card, Capricorn, after the guy who pulled his pants down, right? The innocence card is, about Tamino and Pamina. Yeah, and they both got confused. They were a prince and a princess. So Pamina would call him Tamina, and Tamino would call her Pamino, right? Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, right? But here they are. This is the magic flute, and they're out in the middle of the ocean here. And this talks about living life fully too. Yeah, it definitely does. Let's see what they have to say about the innocence, which is the fool. And this is the start of a great journey. Innocence that allows one to be open to possibilities. You see, that's what the simple ripples is about. Somebody here is kind of just allowing themselves to be vulnerable enough to experience life because they know that there is mystery ahead and beauty ahead. Yeah, they do. Here's a Queen of Swords with it. And maybe it's an air sign, right? This is, we can do card readings with these cards as well, with the playing cards. Yeah, we can. And we have the Queen of Swords there. And so this is like intelligence too. And this is saying, I know what I'm doing here. That's really what that is. And the story of Tamino and Pamina, yeah, get it right, Denise, right? Is the Magic Flute was the last opera Mozart composed before his death. Some of its fairy tale plot was inspired by the secret society, right? Which he was in, yeah. And so I don't really like to talk about them because no. The Magic Flute tells of a princess named Pamina and a prince named Tamino, who learned to trust their hearts, innocent and inexperienced as they were. Yeah, this talks about facing fears and the start of a great journey. Innocence that will allow you to be open to possibilities and protects from difficulties. Yeah, that is like the divine source energy, right? And that's what people don't understand. They think, well, if I'm vulnerable and I just kind of, uh, you know, let life happen or really kind of face my fears, that that I'm not protected, but indeed you are. Yeah, that's I feel like the only that's the thing that holds people back from letting go and actually you know allowing the allowing transcendence and awakening to really happen, right? And this is facing fears, trusting your heart, feeling protected by divine sources. Yeah. And here we have the Six of Swords, and this guy is, he's all about his victory here. It's a victory with grace. Yeah. And like this recognition that, that I can live life happy, basically. And here we have allow your work to become your art. Yeah, Capricorn, for some of you guys, this could be about not just about love, this could be about career as well. It really could be. And the same thing today in Sagittarius is reading. And, Mercury, I feel like, is going direct today. It could have been yesterday, but we are in the time of Virgo. And this is the time to make practical manifestations come true. It's a time of improvement because Virgo is the analyzer, but also he or she strives for perfection. So this is the time of improvement, right? Don't have to be a perfectionist, but it definitely is a time of improvement. And these decisions that are being made are very practical and well thought out. And that's what this reading is basically confirming, that whatever change is going on here is truly like protected, or I feel like it has also been very well thought out, right? Allow your work to become your art, Capricorn, right? Yeah, this talks about merging your heart, your head, and your highest purpose to bring everything to bear. Wow, to bear. Interesting. From the business model to the impact you wish to make. Yeah. What do they wake up thinking about? Who is your perfect customer? Okay, so this sounds like it's about career, but it also may be about uh, like love and creativity, and both could be crossing over, right? What purpose do they want to serve in the world? Where can you find them more than anything else? The more specific you can get about the details, the better. That's definitely Virgo. We're in Virgo season. Virgo is about the details. So, so if you hire somebody who's a Virgo, right, to do some work for you, they usually do a great job. Yeah. And so we have the Phoenix because they're into the details. They're paying attention. Yeah, they are. The Phoenix rises into joyful abundance, and yeah, and here is the Phoenix rising, and very happy. And this is beautiful here, Capricorn. You're stepping into something really beautiful. And it is, somebody did have courage here. They said, I have to have courage, which is, a recognition in itself. But, without courage, what can you do? Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, surrendering to the journey. And, there's mystery in here, and there is this kind of looking forward. And she's on her boat, right? Her little, kind of old school boat here. And she is releasing control and surrendering. This is to the journey of life. And this is beautiful here because we see the Phoenix. We see abundance. We see this kind of, allow your work to become your art. Yeah, and this innocence card. So let's see what we have for Capricorn, please. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. And, this talks about, this is generosity and, sharing and things like that, right? It could be generosity, balance and harmony in your life. It can be, there's a certain amount of justice with that, like feeling like you have kind of, come to receive justice because the scales are there, right? And so, but this can talk about too, like, this can kind of talk about the energy here, feeling harmony and balance in your own life. Yeah, I feel like that here. And I feel like somebody else probably wants to share with you as well, Capricorn. Let's see what we have. We have the Hangman, and we have the Chariot card here. Yeah, and so, here we have from the bottom of the deck, we have somebody taking control of their life here. Yeah. And I feel like it is protected. The Hangman's very spiritual here, and this is after some form of enlightenment. And also after some form of sacrifice here. Release control. Somebody is like, sacrifice is giving up, right? Isn't it? It can also be like also kind of waiting in order to, not waiting so much, but it can be giving something up to have something better. That's really the real version of sacrifice. Yeah, I'm making a sacrifice, right? Something's always let go for something better to come in. And I feel like that's going on here. And in order to move forward with the Chariot. So let's see what we have, Capricorn. And here you are wondering again here. And the Lovers is here. We're going to cover the Lovers. Maybe there's a Gemini here. Maybe there's Cancer or Pisces. And let's see. There's definitely some naked people here. We have the Sun, Capricorn. Judgment. Yeah, a bunch of people who don't like to wear clothes here, right? Yeah. Let's see what else we have. And the Moon, Justice, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in the outcome. Yeah, this is super beautiful, Capricorn. I do have to say here. So we have 5 majors, an ace, 6 majors. Oh my goodness, no 5. Okay, that's fine. And an ace in the outcome, but we have 2 majors over here. Yeah, there's like, 7 majors here, and there's 13 cards. Yeah, it's a lot. And so this is a very major reading. We know that. And even up here is another major pulled from that one deck. Out of the whole deck, I get a major. I get the Innocence, the Fool. So this is what you get. Somebody is going on their journey. We see it here, release control. This guy's going on his journey, simple ripples. The Innocence card is about a journey. The Phoenix rises into joyful abundance. This is a journey, and this is coming into fruition. It's coming into play, and the Chariot is about a journey. It is. And so you're wondering, though, Capricorn, if it's going to take place. Yeah, you are. And here's the 8 of Pentacles. Maybe somebody has to be single here to step into this journey. 9 of Pentacles right here. Now, Capricorn, that's regarding love that I was kind of saying. But if this is regarding your career, maybe you are wondering here if, because these are both Pentacles, 8 and 9, if you're going to make money in this new, stepping into this, like merging your heart and your head, right? And to move forward, kind of this allowing your work to be your art, right? You could be wondering about your career too. Yeah, it's a yes. It's definitely a yes in this reading, right? We see divine forces protecting with this card here. Yeah. The Phoenix rises into joyful abundance. Yeah, this is a protection as well. So here we have the angel right next to this here, and she is also protecting. She is. She has her hands up, and the couple is below, and the woman's looking up like, is this blessed? Is this relationship blessed? Or possibly, is this choice that I made, will it be fruitful? And this really happening in this reading. There's nothing going on here but like growth and abundance in this reading. The Lovers, the Sun, Judgment, Justice, the Chariot. Yeah, but you're concerned here, Capricorn, with the Moon is in your concern. So you're like, well, not sure entirely, but you have to do this, Capricorn, whatever this is. Yeah. And let's get some cards here. Let's see what we have. We have the Lovers, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Do you see what I mean? So this is a choice, and there is fate and destiny. Fate is involved here. So you're either moving into some career that you are meant to do, Allow your work to become your art, right? It is destined here. Yeah, it's fated. So you're either moving into that, or somebody here made a choice, or both. And they chose you, I believe. And you're wondering over here if that's the case. Yeah. You could be wondering right here about your abundance. Two of Pentacles. Wow, all Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, 2, 8, and 9. Right? Now, if this is career, you're wondering, like, about your abundance. Financial, most likely, right? And if it's love, you could be wondering if somebody's going to be single. Yeah, you could. And we have the Sun card, Capricorn, which shows up here in your what's on your mind or your mindset, which is not the same, but it's similar. Let's see what else we have. Seven of Wands reversed. I feel like you want somebody to surrender. Somebody else, or wondering if you should. Surrendering to the journey, release control. She's on her journey. She says, I don't care what happens over here in this castle here, right? I'm going this way, right? Kind of like the Six of Swords. But here's the Seven of Wands reversed. This is like surrendering. And here's the Sun with it. So you could be unclear here, or seeking clarity with this Two of Pentacles as your overall energy. Seeking clarity if somebody here is giving up something else in order to have something very fruitful and like abundant with you. Now, this could also be, should I kind of let go and surrender to something new in your life, like new career-wise? Because we know it takes courage. We definitely know, because we don't know at the end, right? We have to have courage to step into the mystery. You could have had something really that was kind of stable in your life, career-wise, but now you want something new, or some cycle has kind of changed or something. Something changed, so you're like, well, I got to surrender to this new journey. And it looks like it's both exciting, but there's a little, like, the unknown is there. Right? Now, Judgment shows up in the near future. That looks like protection. We have another angel. You could have been praying a lot or meditating a lot, Capricorn, right? Please help, right? And here's Judgment. I'm not laughing. I do that. It's not really a please. It's more of a gratitude thing, right? Yeah. But, it's interesting with when you are grateful. It does go with kind of with this please, with this humility, right? Please. When you're little, you're taught to be grateful and say thank you. But you're also, I was definitely taught to say please and thank you. And please, you're kind of asking for it, of course, and gratitude, or when you're being grateful, you're being thankful for it. So, that really shows up in like meditation, and if that is not there, try to include that, right? Yeah, why not? We can always ask the divine to bless us, of course, right? And we do this in an indirect way by being grateful. I'm grateful for, my kids and whatever you're grateful for, right? Yeah, it's interesting because that's the law of attraction. And when you are grateful, now things are going to be granted. Yeah, right? You're creating this dynamic where now, more opportunities will come. And so you could have been doing this, definitely, Capricorn. But here's a Judgment card. This is in the near future. I feel like somebody's coming to tell you something. It could be this person, or you're going to have a rebirth here. You are like a rebirth maybe in your career. You could. And this could be definitely a rebirth in love. This could be somebody coming to tell you this is what they want, because, she's claiming, here she is blowing the horn, definitely making a declaration. This shows up in the near future. And this is somebody using judgment here according to their higher consciousness. Yeah, this is definitely good judgment, not poor judgment, right? No, it's beautiful here. Let's get a card on that, Capricorn, on Judgment, right? Let's see what it says with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, and so, I don't see these cards. They're over here, and I just kind of pull them, right? Yeah. And so somebody has made a decision to end something in their life and surrender to a journey. This is a cool reading. Because there's enlightenment here. There is freedom. Yeah. Somebody's releasing something that they felt kind of stuck about. And once again, I feel like it's both career and love. Now, this Ten of Swords here, this is, a rebirth and ending something. It is. And this is awakening to a new journey. And for some, definitely awakening to their divinity here and letting this other thing go here. This Ten of Swords is a completion. And this could be somebody coming to tell you they ended something in their life, right? And because right above, you're wondering. You could be Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords reversed. Wow. Now, that could be somebody who's angry, but I feel like it's somebody who's done discerning. Yeah, I feel like it is. Could be an air sign who kind of feels the heat here a little bit, or feels, this change has been challenging, right? Seven of Wands. It's a challenging card here, right? Reversed or upright, because the original meaning of the card in the upright always has some place. It does. And so here we have the Moon, and this is in your concern, and we have the Hierophant with it. Yeah, the Moon, Capricorn, in your concern here is there could be a marriage here, because here's the Hierophant next to Justice, right? Can be a contract, and this could be a marriage. A marriage is a contract, isn't it? It's either a contract under God or a contract, at City Hall. It doesn't really matter, or even in your yard, right, where you are getting married. It's still a contract. It's a soul contract between two people. And so, but maybe you have doubts about somebody's belief system here. Somebody could be married because here you are, Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Are they going to be single? Could be. Are they into me? Eight of Pentacles. Are they possibly about love? Are they inspired? Are they going to make an effort to become single possibly? But I just feel like this reading has to do with love and career both, and the Six of Swords here. And so this is in your concern here. Yeah, you could be wondering if this other person is also surrendering to release control, because the Six of Swords is releasing. This is surrendering to a journey. I'm leaving behind what doesn't work, and I'm going toward a more balanced life, right? I'm going toward something that is, more calm for me, or with more harmony and balance. Yeah, and so Justice, Capricorn, is in your environment with the Fool reversed here. And so, when we see this, we see that there is wisdom here, and there is wisdom in this reading. There's no other way to look at it. Divine wisdom in this reading. And so with this Fool reverse, though, this is somebody who's made a decision here to walk a different journey. This is a surrender, the Fool reversed. That is a surrender here. So this is somebody who is, trusting their wisdom here. That's what the Innocence card is. Tamino and Pamina. Yeah. They said, let's change our names. This is confusing, right? But they're trusting their instincts. That's what it's about. So here we see a surrender here. And, this could be a surrender to a marriage, too, with Justice and the Hierophant next door. But there is a surrendering here to wisdom, to divine wisdom. The Phoenix rises into joyful abundance. Allow your work to become your art. This is like allowing. Allow this to happen. Yeah. Saturday I have a healing session with somebody, and it's somebody who doesn't somebody who is in so denial about they don't want to let go. They're resisting. Well, you can't. It's hard to help somebody who's resisting. Page of Pentacles, and we have in their hopes here is the Two of Swords with it. In your hopes, Capricorn. Yeah, we're not in your person's reading yet. No, we're not. So, yeah. So we're going to end this reading, Capricorn. And, here you are hoping for this fertile new start. Here's the Ace of Cups in the outcome. I feel like you're probably going to get this new beginning in love. Let's look at their first cards. Yeah. And we have the King of Coins here. And that is the King of Pentacles. He's Zeus. Yeah, he's the main king here. He is in this deck. Let's look at the King of Coins. Yeah, he's got a lot of coins, crypto and gold, and yeah, he has to have that these days. He has to have a diversified portfolio. Yeah, they haven't made it easy. No, persistence, business acumen, riches, and success. So, Capricorn, this is your person's card for their extended reading, their overall energy. This person could have money, but here they are being persistent. The ability to create wealth, real estate transactions, all right, investments, money or emotional. Money or emotional. Steadfastness and persistence. Yeah, so this is both, as I was saying, but this person looks like they're being persistent, and they may have a bank account to help them. They could. And crossing them is the Nine of Wands here. I believe this is Wands. This is Gabriel, and he's a farmer here. And here's here is the angel behind protecting him and his fertility. Yeah. And this can talk about environmental activism. Maybe some of you guys are those activists, but this talks about changing your environment, like where you live, or where you live, your environment, right? And this is stay determined to move forward, be prepared for any possibility. This is your person being persistent, and here they are being prepared and moving forward and determined. And why it's all happening is the gardener. Yeah, maybe they are a landscaper here. Shoot, maybe they own all these landscape companies. But the gardener is he's bringing abundance into his life. This person wants, and there is a naked lady in the back, and she is what is it? She's a statue here. And, here is the butterflies, and the lotus flower is here. And it doesn't usually grow in this, but, I don't think it grows in this environment. But it doesn't matter. There's a face here on the flower. Here, he's happy here in his garden. Here's the tree with the woman here. Yeah, she's a tree here. And this is major abundance. And that's what this person wants with you, Capricorn. I feel like in this reading, it looks like they want to move house, and you guys are going to be Adam and Eve in the backyard. It does look like that. We're going to end this reading and go to the extended. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. And for a low monthly, you get to see all the extendeds. And we're going to end this reading. If you want to book a reading with me, a psychic reading, they're lots of fun, Capricorn. The link is below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.